Hi guys, this is Kintsugi and I'm here for another sample game of my Malygos Warlock. If you're not familiar with the deck, the idea of the deck is to play a bunch of spells and only 3 minions, specifically Alex, Malygos, and Onyxia in this list, but you can also play Zzeraku instead. That's the legendary dragon from Warlock. So the idea of the deck is you want to play the Dark Portal, which is a 4 mana spell that allows you to draw a minion from your deck and reduce its cost by 5, provided you have 8 cards in your hand. It's fairly easy for us as Warlocks. So what you want to mulligan for is the Dark Portal, obviously. You want to do that as soon as possible and shoot out your big dragons in order to kill your opponent. We're not very lucky here, we've drawn our Onyxia, but the cool thing about the deck is you don't need to play the Dark Portal in order to win. I mean, obviously you would want to do that, that's your best case scenario, but we don't need it. Here we're picking a Lackey. This is just a filler spell, but usually you would want to pick the Spell Discovery or the Dragon Discovery. But here we're stuck with mediocre choices. We ended up going for the Witch Lackey, which has some synergy with our big dragons. If they get hit a bunch but still survive, you can transform them into huge dudes and deny the kill. But yeah, in the early game, especially in the matchup against Priest, you want to tap as much as possible and aggressively look for your Dark Portal. We are lucky enough, we've found it, and not only that, we've found it on the coin. So what the coin allows you to do is to play the Dark Portal on 3 and then play your huge dragon on 4. Against a Priest, that's not really so much what you want to be looking to do, because obviously priests have ways to remove your dragons, and so the plan is to just OTK them, stall the game, remove his stuff, and hopefully not die, and then just OTK him with Malygos. So here he I don't know what he's doing. He will be roping us in a second. But doesn't matter, it gives us time to think. Another valuable card here is Twisted Knowledge, especially against a Priest, because that allows you to outvalue them if you don't draw your combo. But it seems like we have just drawn a Malygos, which is what we want. We don't wanna Dark Portal Alex, because Malygos, a reduced cost Malygos helps us with our combo, because it frees up a bunch of mana. So the plan here is just by looking at our cards. Our hand is kind of clunked up right now, but it's because we're holding a bunch of burst damage. And if you look at the spells that we have 2 Nether Breaths and 2 Rains of Fire, which is a lot of damage. So on turn 10, we have Malygos, that's 4 mana, 2 mana Nether Breath, 2 mana another Nether Breath, and then 1 and 1 for Rain of Fire. So that adds up to 10. 4, 2, 2, 8, 9, and 10. There you go. So we've found our second Dark Portal, which is very good. And okay, he's healing us because obviously he wants to complete his quest, but we don't really care. Actually, we appreciate that. Thank you, Priest. Obviously, he doesn't understand the matchup. I think his best win condition would be to just tempo us out of the game. We've drawn our Alex, so the Dark Portal in our hand is kind of bricking, but it doesn't matter really, because even if we were to draw Alex and have a cost 4 mana, we wouldn't be playing her straight away, so it doesn't matter. We'll still be playing her on 9, because if we play her earlier than 9, the priest would have time to heal himself and blah blah blah. But it looks like the healing wouldn't matter anyway, because if we get to 10 mana, our combo allows us to deal 30 damage. So that's a full-fledged combo, full OTK. So yeah, we just wanna, you know, play some cards to free up some space in our hand. So obviously I played the Dark Portal with no effect, and he must be thinking, oh, what an idiot. But that helps us actually, convincing that he's ahead. Right. So again, no major threats on the board, which is what we want. So right now we are just looking to stall as much as possible. This guy must be thinking that he's very likely to win this game. Yep. Okay, let's just remove the stuff and play Twisted Knowledge. So Twisted Knowledge, in this specific instance, I mean, it's not terribly useful for us. In other situations where we, you know, weren't drawing all our burst, this would allow us to outvalue the priest. And also it can help us with fatigue, because we can just plot twist the extra cards into our deck and avoid fatigue damage. So here we're desperate for something to play and heal. So we've just discovered a 2 mana minion, which is great. And it's obviously it's not ideal, but it allows us to free up our hand and gives us something to play to further stall the game. There you go. Here's my 2-drop. Let's see what he has in store for us. Okay, so this is a turning point in the game. He's playing his big threats, so we just need to stay alive. But it looks like we're in a pretty sweet spot right now. We've got another Twisted Knowledge, which allows us to look for more stuff to play. Yeah, none of these options are terribly good, but at least we get to remove
greetings.
The Death Rattle minion. So here, the priest starts BMing us. I'm not really sure why, but there you go. So by the looks of it, the guy's pretty dead. We play Alex next turn, and then we've got a full combo on turn 10. He's healing us again. That's very kind of you, priest. So bam, Alex's face. Past the turn, and there's no way out of this game. Wow. So let's see what he does though. Mostly he realizes he's in trouble now, so yeah, he tries to heal for a bunch. And to be fair, if I was him, I'd be thinking 23. How are you gonna deal 23? But here comes a big dragon. That's it, bam! 9 damage, 6 damage. We didn't even need the last Rain of Fire. And then a little BM at the end. The cheeky priest who deserved it. And there you go. That's the game. Hopefully you've enjoyed it. Let me know what you think, and yeah, see you on ladder.